Hi guys, Marcus here and welcome to Chinese Entertainment Update. Happy second day of the Lunar New Year. May the year of the horse bring you love, happiness, and prosperity. May you and your loved ones be strong, healthy, and blessed. And may you enjoy all your festivities and get-togethers wherever you may be. We discovered a hornet's nest in this tree in the background a few days ago. It was a bit shocking as JJ and Grandma have been plucking milk fruit off this tree on a daily basis. This is milk fruit in case you missed it from a couple of episodes ago. Plucking the milk fruit, especially the ones higher up, usually requires shaking the branch, which in turn pretty much shakes the entire tree. They could have easily agitated the nest, and the result could have been scary, especially when you consider these hornets, which are called the lesser-banded hornets, are quite venomous and aggressive. Their nests have also been called a marvel of nature's engineering, and unfortunately that night, Grandpa decided it was best for everyone's safety to burn it down. Today's episode is the 1098th, and the rundown with timestamps is in the description box below. In today's episode, Yang says he doesn't set strict limits on what genres or themes he does. Bai Lu says she was so captivated by Unveiled Jadewin's script that she read 22 episodes at one go. And Zhao Lusi eats honey during a live stream despite being allergic to it. We usually begin with what's recently premiered, but nothing to report for today and yesterday, so we begin with what's recently passed review. Retro Detective, the detective comedy drama, now starring Gala Zhang and Hao Ping, passed review and got an online record number, which means it will air as a web drama on February 13th. Of course, for those of you who remember, the drama did not always star Gala Zhang. The original top-billed star was Zhang Zhao. The last time I talked about this drama was in July 2023, when there were rumors on Weibo that production was doing reshoots and using face swap technology to replace Zhang Zhao with Gala Zhang, all in hopes of getting a release. Turns out the rumors were true. In early April 2021, Retro Detective's cast and crew wrapped their 3-month film shoot. They soon released this poster featuring Zhang Zhao and Hao Ping holding guns while riding a bike. It looked like the show was en route to a premiere, but then the whole Zhang Zhao controversy happened and the show was shelved. Now, Gala Zhang takes over as the protagonist, a 1990s police officer who gets shot during an undercover operation and falls into a vegetative state. 20 years later, he miraculously recovers and somehow retains his youthful appearance from the 90s, like he never aged. He makes a triumphant return to the police force, and he and his old partner, played by Hao Ping, set out to investigate the 20-year-old case and settle old scores. Retro Detective is slated for 24 episodes and will stream on Youku. Then there's Liu Luo's Shadow Punisher. The costume investigative drama passed review and got an online record number for 30 episodes on February 9th. Production had announced the wrap of their 3-month-plus film shoot at the end of September 2025. On the day, they shared a wrap special video featuring the lead cast, which, other than Leo, includes Ellen Fang, Shen Yuijie, Viva Ho, and Jeremy Xu. In the drama, Leo is Li Si, an imperial investigator who is tasked to uncover the truth behind the mysterious death of the 4th prince. He teams up with a top forensic examiner and a ghost detective to form an elite team known as the Divine Detectives. Shadow Punisher will stream on iQIYI. Moving on now, I have a drama wrap I want to update on. On February 15th, How a Peacock Burns Its Feathers announced their wrap by sharing a batch of posters. I'll go through some of them. Here's the first one. Up here as I zoom in, it says, 2026, hold your breath for the most unprecedented auteur and his team's next message to deliver to the world. Further down, we see director Xing Shuang, or Bob Sin, eating an apple, which is a recurring theme in some of these posters. Below it says starring Qin Hao, Tang Wei, and Jiang Qiming. Bob has only directed 2 dramas, and they've both been critically acclaimed award winners, which I've enjoyed. 2020's The Bad Kids and 2023's The Long Season. I was particularly fond of the long season, which opened with a 9.0 on Douban, so I will probably be checking out how a peacock burns its feathers. While the overwhelming majority of dramas I discuss on this channel are driven by their lead cast, this one for me stands out because of the director. However, that's not to say that the cast doesn't matter. On the contrary, it's a very impressive cast, and I'll get to them later. Here's Bob picking up the Magnolia Award for Best Director. Here is the second poster, which features a bunch of palms, with what looks to me like peacocks drawn on them. And it's not until the fourth poster that we see the cast. There's Qing Hao and Jiang Qiming standing. And there's Tang Wei crouching. Everyone is in modern clothes, despite this being a costume drama set towards the end of the Han Dynasty. Production has been very secretive about their film shoot. There hasn't been many leaks, if any at all, of the actors in costume. Here are the cast and crew holding up their palms. Filming began in Fujian province in September last year and went for 5 months, despite the show being only 8 episodes. Perhaps this is indicative of the time and care taken to get the details right. Here's one last poster I'll touch on, featuring everyone eating apples. I'll bring more updates on the drama as they provide them. And that's it for drama updates. Moving on, celebrity updates, and today we begin with 34-year-old actor Yang Yang. On February 10th, Yang Yang did a photo shoot and interview with Cosmo Magazine China. During the interview, he spoke about a highly anticipated costume drama of his, Zhan Zhao Adventures, which he wrapped filming in February last year. "Who wouldn't want to play Zhan Zhao?" Yang Yang exclaimed when describing his excitement at the prospect of landing the role. Whether in costume fantasy dramas or military-themed productions, many of the roles Yang Yang chooses share certain traits. Quote, "Maybe boys grow up liking characters who have a sense of chivalry and strong responsibility. But I've never set strict limits on what genres or themes I must do. As long as the character is multidimensional and rich, someone vivid with spiritual depth, I want to try it. I hope to always stay in a learning mindset, continually experiencing and absorbing life so I can bring better roles to the audience." Unquote. Yang Yang also touched on the importance of living earnestly. While filming Zhan Zhao Adventures, Yang Yang's parents stayed with him for a period of time. After wrapping up work each day, he would return home to familiar comforts, meatball soup and braised pork waiting on the table. Even when his mother didn't cook, simply being with his family made him feel warm and content. Through staying closely connected to everyday life, Yang Yang found a sense of steadiness and peace of mind. "Don't dwell too much on success or failure," he says. "Even failure can be a form of accumulation." If he could say one thing to his younger self when he first debuted, it would be, don't be afraid of going slow. Take things one step at a time and move forward firmly. If he could say something to his future self 5 years from now, it would be, what's in store for me 5 years from now? I'll go see for myself. Next up for celebrity updates, 31-year-old actress Bai Lu. On February 14th, Xinhua News Agency released an interview they did with her, and she spoke about her currently streaming costume drama, Unveiled Jade Wind.
Hello， 新华社的粉丝朋友们，大家好，我是演员白鹿，在《唐宫奇案之轻雾风鸣》中饰演李佩仪。
On her character Li Peiyi, Bai Lu said, quote, "She is a female official in the inner court in charge of solving cases. 3 phrases I'd use to describe her would be decisive, extremely tough, a very strong woman. I also think she's very kind." Unquote. Bai Lu then described some of the research she did on Tang Dynasty ceremonial rituals. Quote, "These past couple of days, I've seen netizens point out that Li Peiyi doesn't kneel when receiving imperial decrees. There's already been 3 scenes in which she receives them." Then, someone stepped in to explain that high-level female officials during that time did not have to kneel. Unquote. The interviewer then asked Bai Lu what it was that attracted her most to Li Peiyi, as many online have called Bai Lu the quote-unquote chosen one to play the role. "Her streak of craziness and that bold, fearless energy," Bai Lu replied. Quote, It's also been a long time I've played such an exhilarating role. She's very straightforward. And also, the script flows very smoothly. I was very captivated by the script when I first read it, to the point where I read 22 episodes at one go. To be able to flip through pages so smoothly like that rarely happens. I've said before that I use my sixth sense to decide whether or not to take a role. This sixth sense is actually just how many episodes of the script I can read at one go. If I can complete several episodes in one sitting, generally speaking, it's a role I can take." Unquote. Just as an epilogue to this Bai Lu segment, she recently shared a short video clip on her personal Weibo that I thought was quite funny and share-worthy.
哇，李佩仪骑马，可以。
Lastly now, for our celebrity updates, Zhao Lusi ate some honey on a live stream despite being allergic to it, causing her skin to react.
难道我又可以吃蜂蜜了？是啊，我是过敏啊，但是我试试呗。而且就算过敏也没有关系，这两天也没有很重要的工作，所以就过敏呗，免得你又说我这又不吃那也不吃，反正。
"I'm gonna be eating honey again," the 27-year-old Love's Ambition star said. "Yes, I'm allergic to it, but I'm just gonna try it. If I get a reaction, that's okay, because I don't have any important work these next couple of days. Lest people say I'm a picky eater." Unquote. On January 28th, Zhao Lusi took part in a live stream to promote agricultural products and to support farmers from Sichuan. Despite knowing about her allergy to honey, she insisted on sampling some, which led to an immediate skin reaction on her neck. Even though she said she didn't have any important work in the next couple of days, the reaction seemed to have lingered until her appearance on If It's Not Funny, Sleep on the Streets, a variety show she filmed later. Images showed her sporting a white patch on her neck. Nonetheless, she was described by fans at the event as demonstrating a positive and professional attitude. Public reaction has been mixed. Some netizens expressed concern for her health and urged her to avoid allergens. During the live stream, many fans left messages checking on her condition and advising her not to force herself to eat the honey. Staff later revealed that she took antihistamines to relieve the symptoms. For this farmer support livestream, Zhao Lusi reportedly did not take any commission. The total sales reached 34 million RMB, approximately 5 million USD. That's it for celebrity updates, and that's all for me today. If you enjoyed the content, please like and subscribe. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys next time. As always, stay safe, and I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers.